Well, here I am again, your friend, King David D. And I was on here just a minute ago speaking about the the hackers that are here in on Facebook that is um, infiltrating Facebook brothers and sisters who have been trying to completely shut down individuals that has good messages to share with the freedom of America. Okay? Because see, here in the red, white, and blue, we have always been true to the freedom of the press, the freedom of speech, and no matter how things may occur for our democracy. You see, the problem that's taking place today is we have a president that is trying to rob the American people and the freedom of the press of being just that, free to say as what we please. This is what democracy is all about in this country today. And we should be proud of what we have and not to allow these little peons to come along and rob us of this beautiful and for so long the freedoms of in which that each American has. Now, you can help me to get this and make it viral to all Americans, okay? Because this is something that I believe all of us Americans need to understand. That us being robbed of our democracy, our freedom of speech, our freedoms of being able to speak and to think the way that Americans have been so proudly capable of doing. And see, by this individual saying that the press is the enemy of the American people, how dare this man call himself to be a president of the United States of America, which has been known and still will always be a country in which that we are free. We have fought and died to be free and not blocked from doing what we Americans so richly have been proud to do. To tell the truth, no matter who that may want to get their faces in front of the cameras. Like the man that we have today that call himself the leader of the free world. So, freedom of the press is a part of democracy. And is something that is not by far the enemy of our beautiful country. Now, see, I'm just an average man on here expressing what all of us should know, that what we have that is taking place today is trying to rob the Americans of our democracy. Isn't it? Isn't the freedom of the press a part of the American democracy? Isn't the freedom of speech a part of the American democracy? Isn't democracy the freedom to vote and choose who we elected a part of democracy? What is this electoral votes a part of? Something that can be hacked? Why isn't the popular vote more important than the electoral? Why is that? Why is this college electoral vote something in which that outranks the popular vote? How is that possible? How is that even logical? America, wake up and see what is taking place. That's happening to you, and that's what's happening to me. They are trying to rob us of our democracy. Yes, they are. And I need not to even say who they are. No, I don't. Because they are the individuals who the news media has been telling us are the bad guys in our country today. So let's get and do what's right tonight to fight for the freedom of our country and the freedom of the American media, press, whatever you want to call it, because it is something that we need to impress upon the world that we are who we are. We are Americans. Are we not? So, Robert Mueller, do your job. And stop the enemy that is trying to rob America of its democracy. And our democracy is the voice of the people. This King David D came on here to see if I am the only one that is trying to be an American today, and which that is free. I love you, America. Do you love me?